Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree and today I'm starting a series where I go through my entire house and declutter, deep clean it, and organize. Today I'm starting in the kitchen because it's our most used area. We're in it all the time and I feel like this is where I should start in the house and work my way all around till I get to the upstairs. So if you'd like to come along this journey with me, please join in and pick an area of your house that you'd like to clean. Let's get going. Alright guys, so a little bit about me. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 girls, Kenzie, Charlie, and Everly. They're 7, 6, and soon to be 5 in July. And I'm married to my husband, Jesse, and he works as a lineman. We live here in Southern California, and we've been living in our new home for about 6 years now. Wow, time has flown. So we've been living in our home, and ever since we had our 3rd girl, things just have gotten out of control with, trying to keep up with it. When I had her, I had really bad postpartum anxiety, which, I know all parents struggle with this. I think they do, but no, I talk to other moms and they say they do too. So I'm not the only one, but I feel like there's something always to worry about with having kids. And some may take it a little too far, like myself, but anyways, I'm rambling. So back to where I was going with this. After I had Everly, I had very bad postpartum anxiety, and I was just consumed with having the 3 girls and trying to keep up with this new life that, has come into the world, and then things just got put behind. Before I had her, I was very organized. I loved writing in my planner. I seriously loved my planner. I would write everything down. And I still love planners. I buy one every year, even if I start off writing it in the year. It doesn't always end with me writing in it in the end of the year. And I love planner stickers. So anything stationery, I love. Things after I had her got very, pushed to the side. And you can imagine, after living in a house for now 6 years and 5 years after she's born, accumulate so much stuff throughout the years that they end up just going in spots where I can't see them. I end in places where they shouldn't be, or I should just be throwing them away. But at that time, I was just overwhelmed with having 3 babies, and they're all what feels like a year apart. So at that time, I never got around to keeping up with it. And then when I would think about starting an area that needed to be clean, then I would start thinking about the entire house, because I couldn't just focus on one area. It would start with the one area that needed to be clean. Then I'd start thinking of all the other things around the house that needed to get done, and all the places that were a disaster, like the garage, wherever. It would just all come into my head. Then I would just get so overwhelmed with them. I would not end up doing anything because I would get so stressed out thinking about everything, and I would just want to cry. But I know that's not going to solve the problem. And then I end up putting it off and putting it off some more. And here we are almost 5 years later with my youngest turning 5. Things have just become out of control. I'm not saying that my house is horrible, but I would like to be way better organized and have the house in, a way better condition. Things where I know that they're at, places where things go that I can easily find, and not just having too much stuff that I know I don't use. I'm not saying my house is horrible, but I keep, the surface areas clean, everything that needs to be done, cleaning the counters, vacuuming, mopping, cleaning the bathrooms, washing laundry. That's all kept up with. But as far as the deep cleaning and the decluttering, those always get pushed to the side and the back burner, and then, don't get done. I know that once I'm done decluttering and organizing everything, it's not a one and done deal. I know throughout the year I'm going to have to keep up with it, but I'm hoping that it won't be as bad. So I wanted to start this series where other moms could follow along with me and join me in this process and start decluttering your life too, little by little. I know I'm the type of person who, when I think of decluttering and cleaning my house, I want it all done and all done at once. I want there to just be an entire day where I can just do it all, but it's never like that, especially with kids being home for the summer. There's just no way it's all going to get done. So we got little humans to take care of. So if you're feeling overwhelmed like me, I would encourage you to pick a spot in your house that you want to start with, or just follow my exact routine. That way it'll make it easier on yourself and not complicate things, because I know, everybody has a kitchen and can start in the kitchen. You'd be surprised at how much you collect. I mean, I didn't think my cupboards would, need that much decluttering, but I wasn't looking through everything. And then as I was going through it with all the cups, I was like, okay, do I really need this many cups? So you just have to get rid of them. Your favorites, I know that you get attached to things over the years and then you don't want to get rid of them, but just pick a few things that you really want to keep, and the ones that you haven't used in a year or in 6 months, just get rid of them. And at some point you just gotta let go so you can just live a better decluttered life. I encourage you to start in the kitchen with me. That way we can go through every cupboard, every drawer, and get rid of the things that we don't need and just clean them in general, so it feels like a nice, clean, decluttered space. And I feel like I've talked way too much, so I'm going to go ahead and let you enjoy this process with me as I get everything done. Give me hugging kisses. I love you. Okay, you want your chocolate milk? Yeah. Okay.
Mama.
Yeah.
Wait. It's gonna over.
I know. I'm just trying to go through all this and clean it so it's nice and clean.
Someone's on the back.
Huh?
Someone's on the back.
I know, I gotta clean that side. That's last.
Okay, now you wait. Wait, let me set it. And I want to stinky trash.
Tell me what to do. I can feel it slipping away. Cheap emotions say nothing new, but I still break just the same. Slow drip soft in the light. Come on, maybe at the bullseye. Late July, you're on my mind.
Okay, so right here where I have all the knives, I want to go ahead and find some organizers for it. I'm not sure if I want to do like the space dividers or find a knife wooden thing. I kind of maybe want something like that one, but I just haven't been able to find it at Home Goods, so I need to keep looking or look on Amazon.
It's a way that we're moving on. Time is gone before we realize. The light's melting and the water is cold. Some things just fade and we let them go. The place is loud, but yeah, you cut through the noise. I wish I knew what you were thinking of. One last drink before it's time to go home. I had my chance, but I screwed it up once more. It's been years and it still kills me. Your dynamite so fucking pretty. Hold on, darling, don't let me down. Hope that you feel it too, just give me a sign. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, hold on, darling, don't let me go. I wanna see through this, so just hold me close. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time. Lost in the crowd, but yeah, you drown out the sound. I wish I knew what you were thinking about. Is this thing in my head delusional till I die, babe? At least we stand a chance then, right? It's been years and it still kills me. Your dynamite so fucking pretty. Hold on, darling, don't let me down. Hope that you feel it too, just give me a sign. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, hold on, darling, don't let me go. I wanna see through this, so just hold me close. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, I'll leave alone and just like that I'm back to being sober. We'll leave it all unsaid, 'cause this way will never be over. You leave alone and just like that you're back to being sober. You feel it too, right? So until next time. The place is loud, but yeah, you cut through the noise.
Good morning, guys. As you can see, it's a new day, new outfit. I had to stop where I was yesterday because the other two girls got out of school, and with all three home, it's just too chaotic. I can't concentrate and get things done like I'd like to. So today we just need to start with the bottom cupboards, and then I'll start on the top. On the top cupboards, there's not too much to declutter. It's just mainly wiping down, and then we'll see how far I can get. I have about 3 hours before my youngest, Everly, gets out at 12. And then we'll go from there. But other than that, before I start, please don't judge me with these bottom cupboards. They're the girls' cupboards and they're a mess. As you know, kids are messy, and I haven't cleaned this in about a year. So I have a lot to go through with all the stuff down there, but hopefully I can find a system that works for both me and them. So we'll see. All right, let's get started. Grab your coffee if you have some and pick an area you'd like to start at. Guys, remember what I said, don't judge me. We're about to open this cupboard and go through it all. So as you can see, I mean, there's markers, crayons, Play-Doh. So I've been dreading this for so long, and today we're finally gonna get it done. and get going with it. So, and this is one of my pups. This is Millie. She's a Maltese. She just likes loving all the time, and sometimes she gets on my worst nerves, but I love her. Okay, let's take off the sweater. I like to get the TV going on YouTube. I put on, I don't know what it's by, but basically you pick like the Maldives, and it's just showing you all places in the Maldives, and it's really nice.
I wish I knew what you were thinking of. One last drink before it's time to go home. I had my chance, but I screwed it up once more. It's been years and it still kills me. Your dynamite so fucking pretty. Hold on, darling, don't let me down. Hope that you feel it too, just give me a sign. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, hold on, darling, don't let me go. I wanna see if you're the soul, just hold me close. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, lost in the crowd, but yeah, you drown out the sound. I wish I knew.
Okay guys, so that took about almost an hour to finish going through everything. The coloring books and stuff, I have another section for that, so this will mainly be their like Play-Doh, their games, puzzles, and they like to use these big books to make like birthday cards for their friends and family.
Know what you were thinking about. Is this thing in my head delusional till I die, babe? At least we stand a chance then, right? It's been years and it still kills me. Your dynamite so fucking pretty. Hold on, darling, don't let me down. Hope that you feel it too, just give me a sign. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, hold on, darling, don't let me go. I wanna see if you're the soul, just hold me close. 'Cause I know it ain't over. You feel it too, right? So until next time, I'll leave alone, and just like that I'm back to being sober. We'll leave it all unsaid, 'cause this way will never be over. You'll leave alone, and just like that you're back to being sober. You feel it too, right? So until next time.
Hi guys, as you can see, we're on day 3 of trying to get my life together. It's not going as planned. I thought that I'd have the whole kitchen deep cleaned and done by within a few days, and it's just not reality. So expectation versus reality. I don't know how people do it, like keep up with all the deep cleaning, the daily tasks of washing dishes, doing laundry, making dinner. So it just takes a lot of time, but I only got that one cupboard, that one drawer done. And then my mom came over to, she wanted to pick up the girls from school and go to lunch after. So we did that, and then we came home, and by that time it was already, time to start doing other stuff. So it's Wednesday, and I'm not even going to have much time to clean today because Everly gets out at 11:10. So that's so much time. And I also have to make a wreath for her teacher. It's a Mickey Mouse wreath, so I'll video record how I make that for her. It's her last year, or my last year, with her as their teacher. She's had all 3 of my girls, so I just love her, and I'm really sad that it's coming to an end, but I got to get that done, and then we'll see how many cupboards I get through within like 2 hours. So yeah, we'll go from there. But anybody who's struggling, don't feel alone. And then, yeah, you got to do what you can little by little. And my motto is I like to have everything done at once, everything cleaned at once. And that's just not reality, as I've learned. So get your coffee and follow along. Okay, this is the finished product. Super cute. It's huge. Barely fits on my front door. Good morning, guys. It's now Thursday. Yesterday I didn't get to anything in the kitchen. I made the wreath, and then it was already time to pick up Everly, and then the girls had gymnastics. It was early day, and now today I'm back at it, and I'm gonna get as much as I can get done today. Like I said, I thought that I would be done already with the kitchen, but that's not the case. And I have to keep telling myself it's a marathon, not a sprint. So if you're following along, just pick up where you were last. And I feel like I stress about things so much, like, oh my gosh, I need to get it done. Like, it's just on my mind all day. And I'm sure that's the same for a lot of you, but I just got to keep going little by little every day, get things done as much as you can, and we'll see where we end up today. The biggest part, like I said, were these bottom cupboards in this drawer. So I'll finish my last drawer down here. I have the girls' drawers down here. I have the kitchen sink. I think I'll do the kitchen sink another day because that's a whole nother mess too. And just get all these cupboards wiped down as fast as I can and declutter anything if there is anything to throw out. So follow along and let's get started. Alright guys, so for years I have, every time I put these metal plates, I take them out when I make steak and what else? Just pretty much stay and tri-tip. And I can never put them back up here. And I'm like, every time I'm like, oh, I need to lower this. And I've been saying it for like years now, and I never do it. I always just make my husband either put it up there or take him down for me every time, or I jump up on the counter and get him. So today is the day where I finally lower so that, gosh, so that I can reach them. Gosh, feels so good. Finally. Oh, and there goes that. It took me so long, guys. Gosh. That's actually a goal of mine. I no longer want to keep saying, oh, I'll do it, I'll get to it, and never get to it. I just, when I think of it and see it, I just need to do it. So yeah, that's one of my goals. One of my goals for this year. Even though we're halfway through the year. So sad that these broke. Jesse's grandpa and grandma got them for us. I don't know where. Let me actually see. Let's see if I can reach it now. I mean, it's better. Still a little too tall. Okay, I guess I'll lower it one more. By the way, I'm only 5'2", so yeah, I'm in the short people club. Here, lower it one more. I know, Jack. Okay. Alright. Now, so low. Okay. Yes, I could reach it.
It's not real, it's just pretend. Honey, all your lies just taste so sweet. Honey, all your lies just taste so sweet.
Now these dishes, they don't get used too often. They're mainly for holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and if I make spaghetti or pasta for a night. But I think after this, I'm going to take a little break and eat some lunch because it's already like 10 something. It's 10:20, I haven't eaten yet. So take a little break, eat, and then get back on it. partyware, the Christmas plates, and the charcuterie boards. And I also have these boxes up here. I don't know if anybody else has a thing with holding on to boxes that things came in. Like it came with the house, the Alexa, the Roku, just a bunch of like house stuff that came with the house, and they gave me the boxes and I've never gotten rid of them. Why I hold on to them, I don't know. I've never once used them, and then taking them out, I'm like, all right, I'm getting rid of these. But in the back of my head, I'm like, or will I need it one day? Will I need to go back and check? Please let me know. All right, guys, this is under my sink. Another no judgment zone. Okay, so the goal here this week is to go to Target and get some containers to separate everything, like bathroom, kitchen, dog stuff. That way it's not like this, and it's easy to separate and organize so it doesn't become a mess again.
But your lips are worth more than gold. We don't fit in here 'cause we're too broke.
All right, guys, I am all done cleaning all the cupboards. It feels so good knowing that everything is cleaned, organized, and wiped down. Behind me is all the stuff we got rid of, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. Remember, I have another one of these bags that was in from the junk cupboard of the girls. Getting rid of all this stuff. Some of it I am donating. It's all going. And that. This I'll probably keep for Kenzie because she likes Barbie. But we are done. Tomorrow I'll probably start by, oh my gosh, I can't even speak. I'm tired. Tomorrow we'll start by wiping down all the cupboards and the baseboards, the walls, the counters, and from there we'll see how far I get. But again, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please consider subscribing and commenting down below where you're starting in your cleaning journey. I would love for you guys to follow along. And until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.